Are you
Yeah.
okay?
No, I just gotta move my microphone, but
You look really uncomfortable.
I'm like starting to sweat. Do you realize that? I'm
Look,
sweating.
Do you want to turn the
sweating
AC
right now.
on?
No, we can't because of the sound. It's fine.
I actually feel, I don't feel hot. I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah.
I think you might be in better shape than me.
Me and Melanie, I thought I was in good shape, and me and Melanie went up these stairs in Silver Lake the other, or whatever, a day ago, and she was not sweating or like huffing and puffing, and I was sweating and huffing and puffing.
Really? Wait.
Isn't
so
that
she's in better shape than you?
Well, like, isn't that infuriating though when you go? That
And
hasn't
someone else is.
Yes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
But I thought you were Mr. in shape.
I know. I
You
thought,
ran 3,400,000 calories the
I
other
thought
day.
that as well, but yeah, for some reason she was like, I like grabbed her back and she was not sweaty at all.
You grabbed her back?
Yeah. I was like,
There was no sweat?
there's no sweat. Seriously,
She might have something wrong. Or the sweat only comes out the front of her.
that's
have
true.
you ever
Some
thought
people,
about
some
that?
people sweat differently. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's sweat glands.
Wait,
So
but
maybe
we were-
she sweats out of her face and like her tummy, out of her front.
Excuse me. Don't
I'm
don't
talking
use
about
that.
your
Don't
woman.
use that word. Tummy. What do you mean?
Her bosom. She gets a sweaty bosom.
Her little baby tummy. What we were saying something though. God damn it.
So, thank you for tuning.
Oh, we're starting it.
Thank you for tuning.
We don't have to do
No,
that.
I don't know. Do I sound good on your thing?
Well, I can't hear you. I stopped
You
hearing
can't hear me? That's great.
you. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you sound good.
so Evie was telling me the other day that he ran and burned like 3,400.
35,000 calories. Yeah, I can pull it up.
I don't know if that's healthy for you.
Do you want me to pull up the exact stats?
Yeah. What do you have? A running app?
No, it's a Fitbit.
Oh, you have a Fitbit.
Okay. Well, this was on Tuesday. This is on Monday. On Monday of this week, which was
I'm listening.
I know. Okay, 3,078 calories. I was burned.
3,078.
78 calories.
So 3078.
3078, and apparently around 6 p.m. is when I burnt the most, like 200.
You burned 200 calories at 6 p.m.
Yeah, that was probably a run that I went on.
Do you wear your Fitbit in all activities that you do throughout the day?
Pretty much, except showering.
All sort of
huh?
motions and shaking and
Well, that's actually.
cooking and cutting.
But yeah, that's actually kind of what I was wondering, because it's like, can I just do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, any sort of vertical shaking motion.
We'll trigger it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even if you're cutting with a knife or... Have you ever seen like that video where they put the thing on the dog? They put the Apple Watch on the dog's
No,
collar?
that's actually a good idea.
Because the girl had to get steps for her PE class.
Uh-huh.
So they attached the Apple Watch
That's
to
funny.
the collar
Uh-huh.
and then played fetch with the dog. And it got like 30,000 steps.
It put the steps way up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She passed PE.
That's actually a good idea for PE though, to do that, to like
Yeah, to like demand
or like data,
record data, yeah.
empirical data. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just
Wow.
drinking. Sorry, I'm just drinking water.
Yeah, what are you drinking today? Is it filtered?
It's good. Yeah.
It's good water.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you were in PE? You like PE? Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked PE.
Yeah. No,
Actually-
you liked it? No, for real. Come on.
No, I actually did like PE. Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I
because
hated it.
really,
Yeah.
because it was like kind of like an hour to just not to like fuck around and play sports or whatever.
Oh, see, they yelled at us.
Really?
Yeah, I
Like
went
what?
to Catholic school.
Yeah. What was your PE
Like, try. Why aren't you trying? Oh, and we had something called presidential fitness.
That's stupid.
Did you ever hear of presidential fitness?
No. What does that
The
mean?
president cared.
Really?
If we were
What was this
if
during?
we were getting our steps in.
Oh no, because we went to it at the same time. What was it? What was?
Yeah, we're the same age.
Yeah, I know. What was the format of your PE class? Like what? Like okay, you go in and then what?
Well, we had a lesbian as a PE.
Oh my God.
No,
Okay.
I don't. I only say that because it was controversial.
Mm-hmm.
She was a lesbian,
Okay.
and you're not allowed to be a lesbian in Catholic school,
Right.
or like at least openly.
Well, I guess that's true. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh wow.
She was called Miss C. Miss C.
Miss
We
See
didn't
You
know
next Tuesday?
she wouldn't even release. Wait, doesn't
Wait.
that mean? Doesn't that mean like
Yeah.
something bad?
Well, I mean, see you next Tuesday. Think about it for 5 seconds.
Oh, it spells out cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. I thought it was like an expression.
Wait, how did you know she was a lesbian? Just because she like
That's a good.
had short
You
hair?
know what? She didn't even have short hair. She
Yeah.
wore it in a ponytail, and she had basketball shorts.
Really?
But you know what you're doing? You're opening a very bad thing in my brain, which
Oh my
is
God.
like, why do I think she was a lesbian? Because people said she was a lesbian.
Yeah.
Everyone said she was a lesbo. Are
Did
you allowed
she-
to say lesbo? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, we're already like.
We can't use any of this.
Well, but seriously though, but no, I think it's interesting to talk about. Like,
Like need to have an honest conversation. Otherwise, what are they listening to?
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's a good question though. It's like, yeah, what would make her
Right. It's
seem lesbian?
the accusations.
Lesbianic? Yeah. Did somebody?
Lesbian.
Did somebody?
That's not a word. Lesbianic?
Yeah, but that kind
I'm
of sounds.
thinking of like a bionic woman who like likes women. You know, she's like a robot.
But sometimes, but in schools and stuff, that's what happens. Like somebody says, "Oh, he's gay," or like he drank out of the water fountain, or he like,
Yeah.
you know, or
The water fountain makes you gay.
no, like they say
Maybe a
like
Planet
one,
Fitness.
or like I remember there was like a kid, I think it was Corey, and he had a brother named Sean, and they said he like It was just when you were like in 6th grade, and they were like, you know, Sean masturbates or something, and they were like,
He masturbates, period.
yeah, well, yeah, it was like a big. Nobody masturbated at that age, so it was like
He
kind
had
of
a
a
hairy
big deal.
palm
huh?
or whatever.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
You're gonna get hairy palms. Hey Joe, why are you? Or no, itchy palms or something.
No, I think hairy palms.
Yeah, Joe,
yeah.
you're gonna get hairy palms or whatever.
Yeah, if you
I remember
masturbate.
somebody saying that. to
Yeah.
me.
But
Wow,
anyway,
so they said he was gay because he masturbated, or it was
No,
just
no.
like he masturbated?
no, I think it was like. But I'm saying like, one person gets an idea like that, and then it sticks with them forever. Or do you get what I'm saying? Like somebody
Oh,
might have
yeah.
said like, "Oh, she's a lesbian," ha ha ha. ha,"
Yeah.
and then it like stuck with her forever. And she might not have been. A
Oh, you
lesbian.
mean it stuck with her, or you mean it stuck with me? Because I'm thinking it stuck with me.
Well, in like the discourse of the school, like it's like everybody. That's
Discourse. Mm-hmm.
That's a good word.
Talking.
But I'm saying that's now like in the canon of the school, like the schools. Like,
It's been decided.
yeah, like and everybody.
Yeah.
There's like a shared knowledge there.
It's kind of like Hollywood, you know?
Yeah.
Someone's accused of being gay. Well, now John Travolta is always going
Is
to have a
always gonna
gay,
be gay, yeah.
gay connotation. We don't know. Can
Right.
you just leave him alone?
That's true.
You know,
yeah.
like, even if he is, like, whatever.
Right.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. But that's called talk.
Right.
They're talking.
That's
People
true.
like to talk.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but so what? All that to say, I was trying to figure out what the day of your PE, like what is the day to day?
Oh, yeah.
The day to day.
Well, a day in the life.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, so she was a lesbian. And then,
Mrs. C.
well, they said she was. So that was like overhanging everything. Like, she was very tough.
Hanging
Very, very-
everything?
Huh?
Oh, hating everything.
No, hanging over everyone is what I was saying.
Hanging over everyone?
Yeah, like everyone would be like, I can't wait for kickball today to be coached by a lesbian. Or like, you really nice score there. You kicked the ball really far.
For a
You
lesbian.
probably made the lesbian happy. But that's how kids talk.
That's crazy.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they can't get over it.
Yeah.
But she was also very, very tough on us. Yeah, and we had something called presidential fitness.
I don't understand.
I don't even know who was the president? Al Gore? No, wait. Al Gore was
No, it was
vice
Bush
president.
probably.
So Bush cared if we were doing push-ups.
Yeah,
we had to do
right.
push-ups. We had to do like 20 push-ups.
Did you ever have to do like a fitness test? Like you run a mile and then
Yeah, we
and then you
timed the
do-
mile.
Yeah, you time the mile.
We had to run around the parking lot.
Yeah.
And Miss C would stand with a stopwatch.
Yeah, right.
Come on, run. She would literally say stupid things like, run, faster, do it. Come on. You know, like kind of, she would coach us.
Right. Support or rally you in a way.
Yeah, rally us up
Yeah.
with her
then-
basketball shorts.
But then yeah, and also like push-ups and sit-ups and stuff, no? Did you have to do
Yeah,
that,
and I was
huh?
friends with the larger boy
Uh-huh.
in our class.
Yeah.
And he had a very difficult time because you were able to do things in pairs. I remember, so because it was like to coach each other,
Right.
and I was paired up with the larger boy,
Uh-huh.
And
for lack of a better
I'm
word.
just laughing at the way that sounds. I'm not laughing at large people. I'm laughing at the fact that it's funny to say large boy.
Right. The
But
larger boy.
The larger boy.
Of all of the boys.
He was
He was the
larger,
larger
not
one,
necessarily largest.
What was
just
his name?
Larger above the median of the boys.
Yeah.
I can't say his name. What you want me to say his name? And his name was.
Yeah, I guess you can't say that, man.
His name was.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one's
And
going to listen to this.
he couldn't even do push-ups with his knees on the ground. You
With
know,
his
have
knees
you
on
ever
the
done
ground?
like
Yeah.
what is it called?
Well,
Like
they call them girl push-ups, and that's kind of another.
That's another
thing,
problematic
huh?
thing
Yeah,
that we're gonna
Jesus.
put into this recording.
Let's
Get it all out.
Get it all out. Yeah, they do call it that. Yeah,
A girl push-up. Yeah, he couldn't do those, and
that's sad.
yeah, he would like get nauseous and stuff. And then I remember he said that he had an allergy to grass because they wanted us to like do push-ups in the grass,
Yeah.
and he literally got a letter written by his mom that said that he has an allergy to grass.
Well,
he
you-
cannot be on the grass.
But that's true though. You can have that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Like you ever get itchy?
he got
after-
made fun of for it.
Really?
What are you gonna ask me? Itchy? Itchy
Why
about?
do you ask me that? What are you gonna ask me?
They say it in like a deep pornographic. Like, what are you gonna ask me?
What are you
now?
gonna ask me?
Should I get on my knees?
No. I was just gonna say. Well, I took an allergy test and I'm like allergic to every fucking grass.
Every grass.
Seriously. Like there was like a list of all the grasses. Oh.
I got a
Are we-
buzz. Sorry,
Huh?
I got a buzz.
Well, are we on time?
Oh no, I didn't time anything.
No.
Shoot.
What time do we start? Can you check on the thing? See, this is where you edit this out. Wow, is that a lot or a little?
I don't know. I think that's kind of a lot. 19 minutes.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
a
mean,
lot,
I feel
huh?
like we're talking.
Yeah, it's kind of coming out, huh? What? And I don't feel
It's coming out
it's coming out. Yeah, the words are coming
like
out.
pus,
huh?
like out of a wound.
And I don't feel like it's like, you know,
It's nothing formatted.
no, it's kind of
If
nice.
you're listening
huh?
to this, you really don't care for a format. You know,
Yeah, you're kind of like really.
you really don't give a shit.
You must have given up.
You're probably in McDonald's or something.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, so you have allergies to every type of grass?
Yeah, I did an allergy test, and then they have a list, and they have all the grasses, and literally every single grass, it was like a 3, from 1 to 3, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and I had a 3 on every single one.
So you're extremely allergic to grass.
I'm like pretty allergic to fucking everything.
And what do you have? What happens?
I take a Zyrtec.
That's the extreme.
What do you mean?
What are the symptoms?
Oh yeah, I get like a cough actually.
Oh, you cough?
I cough, yeah. I know. I always thought, and like during COVID and stuff, it like really kind of fucked me up a little bit because I thought I like always had COVID because of that.
But you were just around grass?
I was just kind of coughing, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I remember I went on a date with a girl and she like kind of had a similar thing, and but she had like a tissue that she was always like and I was just like, at least I don't have it that bad.
Like Amber Heard on the trial?
Yeah.
Did you see how she goes and she poses for the picture?
Oh yeah, with the handkerchief.
Yeah, the handkerchief.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
everyone accused her of having cocaine inside of the handkerchief. Did you see those?
No, I didn't
They go
see
crazy.
that. Huh? Really?
But I mean, I can kind of see what they're saying.
What do you mean? You really think she? No, there's no way.
She sniffs the handkerchief.
Not on the. She's.
What do you do with a handkerchief?
What would you?
Can I just ask? Let me just ask a broad question.
Okay.
A broad question.
Okay.
What do you do with a handkerchief?
Use it.
You put it to your nose. What are you gonna do?
Are you? Can you? Are you gonna ask? Let me answer the question. Or you're gonna continue to. If I have a handkerchief, I'm putting boogers in there.
You're putting boogers. How are you putting the boogers?
I'm wiping my nose.
You're wiping your nose.
Yeah.
When
Or blowing into it.
Oh, there you go. Now you
Okay.
said what I wanted you to say.
Okay.
Yeah. You blow. She appears to be going, sucking in. Why would you suck in?
That's actually kind of funny.
No, really.
Yeah, I kind of know.
Watch
I
the video.
I get what you're saying.
I mean,
But
it's
can't
kind of
somebody,
insane. The videos are like the people that took the time to edit these things, but they, like one of them slowed it down. She's
can't-
taking an inhale.
Yeah, can't somebody breathe into a thing though? That's not like.
Yeah, I mean, what is on there? Chloroform? What is she breathing in?
You know what's crazy? Well, but like think about it logistically.
That's the fucked up part.
Like what? She has that much of an addiction that she's like
That she's got to do it in court
after
in front of millions of
one
people.
of the most important depositions of her life, where she can possibly lose money, and she's like, "No, I need this cocaine right now."
Well, not for nothing.
Yeah.
But that's how people are.
That's insane. To
Like,
me.
I knew a guy. You've never done drugs, right? At all? Let
No.
alone like
I
chloroform or
smoked an herbal cigarette once. Yeah. For
yeah,
for a shoot.
like a production.
Yeah, I was in a production of something, and
That's interesting. So like you smoke tea leaves.
I smoked. Yeah, it was like and I didn't even know how to
Ginseng.
smoke it. Yeah, ginseng and taurine, all the things that are in like energy drinks.
Wait, what?
You never
Now
seen
I'm
like
confused.
like a Monster? You know, like Monsters or like Red Bulls.
Yeah.
They have like taurine, ginseng, and
What's
like
touring?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea
Huh?
what that is.
Anyway, we're
what
getting
were we saying?
away from the thing. Yeah, what was the
Oh,
Amber Heard?
the fact that she would do it on a trial. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I knew
crazy.
a guy. I'm sorry. What?
No, I was just gonna saying that's crazy.
I knew a guy one time
Uh-huh.
that had just found out that he was gonna like get financing for some sort of movie,
Okay.
and he goes, "John, let's go to the bathroom."
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Oh, he likes to go to the bathroom with his friend." I was very not knowing that it was about
So he got-
cocaine, and he was going to do cocaine,
So
and
he
I
got good news, and then
had to do
the instinct was to
do a drug.
to do drugs. Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it might be a little bit made up, but that's kind of what happened.
Well,
I make stuff
Why
up.
bring it up?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that people do drugs in weird situations. You know,
I guess I'm not. That's actually a good point though, because I guess I'm not around people that do drugs a lot.
Yeah, they're kind of out of control.
That's crazy.
Or I think, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
wrong. I'm not a drug addict. But
No, yeah,
I would imagine that the drugs fuck you up, so then you do more drugs,
Right.
even if you're on trial.
Right.
Do you believe that she would do the chloroform on
I don't
the
know. You
sand?
keep saying chloroform, and I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like what you use to like make people pass out.
That's what I thought it was, and I didn't want. So what? She takes it and then passes out.
She takes a microdose. It's how she handles the
No,
allegation.
come on, that's not a real thing.
That's not real.
Really?
Well, what'd she have in the napkin then? Cocaine?
I think she had her own boogers.
She was inhaling.
Yeah, but you've never
you
like.
use a handkerchief to blow.
But yeah, but sometimes you go to prepare for like a really nice.
Oh, you gotta
Really?
build up some air.
Well, yeah, you kind of go. You don't just go like start from nothing and then go. That's hard. Seriously, try that right now.
Oh, I just breathed in.
Yeah,
I'm letting the air out.
Yeah, see, you got to breathe.
Now
into
I'm at a holding breath stage.
at a standstill. That's
There was
fucking
air,
difficult.
but
huh?
I mean, it's hard, but I did it.
Yeah, I know, but she's not going. She's not going. Stand still. See, even I'm breathing. I had to breathe
breathed
just
in.
now. It's hard. It's difficult. Yeah, yeah. I think you have to breathe in to breathe out.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's kind of a philosophical thing if you think about it.
So you're breathing into a tissue and then breathing out.
And then breathing out.
So don't reuse the same tissue.
Well, that's a lesson, yeah, in hygienics or whatever.
What is with the X hygienics?
I know,
Bionics, lesbionics. Bionic lesbians.
I do think that. Yeah, I guess it's not a word. What?
I think that you're completely making up words.
Creating it out of nothing. All right, let's do a time check.
Are you suffering?
No, I actually, it's been nice.
It's at 26 minutes.
Look at that.
So we'll try to hit a half hour.
We'll hit a half hour. Yeah, yeah.
A nice solid half hour.
This
But I
actually
feel like
feels
the first like 5 minutes were bullshit.
Were
Because we were just like trying
unusable?
to figure it out. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, yeah. And we can edit this, obviously.
Yeah. So you don't think that it's like possible that she was inhaling drugs on the stand?
No, and I kind of want to move away from this because I feel like we spend a lot
You don't
of time.
want to dig deeper? We could pull up some footage.
No, I really don't think so. Right? Like, come on. There's
It
no way.
seems ridiculous.
And you
right?
know how hard it is. Well, I actually I don't know, but like to snort a thing of cocaine? Isn't it like
A
difficult?
bump of coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you gotta like. Well, this is something that I actually thought about.
Okay.
Cocaine is powder.
Yeah. Right.
It needs to be. Gravity needs to hold it down. You can't put
Always.
it in a tissue. Yeah, if you put it in a tissue, wouldn't it like fall out like little powder? Like
What do you mean? Like
you
go
couldn't
through
put
the
it in a
tissue?
tissue
Huh?
and wipe your nose with it and then not have it everywhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
that-
powder sugar.
yeah. Exactly.
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's so difficult. Also to
So she
hold it
wasn't
in
snorting coke.
and like to hold it in the thing, to have it be held in the tissue the whole time, like while she's up there. That's like it's difficult.
Yeah, maybe it was some sort of liquid drug,
It could have been maybe a drug, a liquid drug or something.
CBD or something.
But yeah, I actually think sometimes my nasal things are so stuffed that I don't think I could ever snort anything. Like air barely gets up there. Seriously.
Do you have a deviated septum?
Well, yeah, have you ever done this like where you go like try that.
Hold your nose
Huh?
up?
Yeah, hold like the tip of your nose up and then breathe. And you breathe way better.
Oh, that feels good.
Isn't that crazy?
I got a rush of oxygen.
I know.
It feels good.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, that feels good.
No, but apparently that's what they do. Like when they give you when they do the nose surgery, like they give you
Oh.
that sensation of breathing like that all of
Oh,
a sudden.
so you mean that people get surgery to breathe better?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
But
think
I
that's
heard
what
it's an excuse to get a rhinoplasty.
a rhinoplasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a kind of a cool trick.
I have a
Huh?
crooked ass nose.
No, your nose is fine.
Okay, here we go. What is the sky red too?
What do you mean
We're telling
crooked-
each other lies? Yeah, I have unicorn wings. I have a crooked ass nose.
What do you?
And have you ever put your fingers up your nostrils and felt the thing inside of your nose?
What do you mean the cartilage?
You have.
Huh?
Come on.
What do you mean?
You went through childhood. You put your fingers up your nose and yeah, the cartilage inside of there.
No,
You never felt that?
no. What are you talking about?
Don't do it
I've
now.
I've picked my nose, but what do you mean?
You've
still
never
pick my nose.
gone in with a thumb and a forefinger at the
No.
same time?
Ew, no. What do you
that's
mean?
how you could tell if your septum is
That's
deviated.
disgusting.
My septum is a real deviant.
That's disgusting.
It's a real deviant. It
Seriously?
has deviant tendencies.
Have you
It's
ever-
crooked as hell. It's very crooked.
Yeah, but on the outside it doesn't look crooked.
Oh, come on. Are you blind?
Have you ever gotten rice stuck up there?
Rice?
Like a grain of rice?
Oh, wait a minute. When you like...
Yeah, like goes through like the entire passage.
You mean like... Yeah, like you'll be eating and you go, ha! You'll laugh at something. And then all of a sudden you go,
Yep.
I got something.
You're
I
eating
got
rice,
something."
and 2 hours later you're going, and it shoots out of your fucking nose. And I go, what? That rice went through a journey.
It feels painful, but good.
But
at the
great.
same-
Yeah.
I am releasing the toxin. I did
Yeah.
that with corn.
Oh yeah, corn
I had
does
a
that too.
a fucking piece of corn come out.
That's scary. Corn is big. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
you
grain
can
of
pop
rice
corn
is-
too. What?
Really? You can't pop corn.
You can pop corn. All corn can be popped.
There's no way.
Yeah, you can put corn into a pot and pop it.
Like
Did you ever know that?
Like a kernel of corn on the cob? There's no fucking way.
You could put a whole cob of corn into a pan and cook it long enough, it will start to pop.
That's like a cartoon. You ever
No, that's
seen-
real.
That's not true.
You've never seen like a corn. Maybe I'm wrong.
You gotta pull
Let
it
me
up.
look it
huh?
up.
Well, that seems like a cartoon where like somebody has corn and then like, they put fire next to it and it pops. But I don't think that's possible.
No, that's true.
really.
Can you pop a cob of corn? I'm typing it in.
And what does it say?
You can make popcorn from a cob, but only if the cob is specifically a popcorn cob. You were wrong.
Is that what it said? You are
No,
wrong,
I mean,
Joe.
like-
You fucking idiot.
What is wrong with you? It's relatively easy to make popcorn.
Doing this, I realize I don't cuss a lot.
Yeah, that you're pretty clean.
Maybe, right?
I've been told I was very clean.
Really?
Yeah,
In terms of like the comedy?
yeah. I've been told that, and I don't like that
Why? I think that's a
because
good
I don't try to be clean.
Yeah, but I don't
I'm
think-
clean. They said I'm clean.
That's good though.
Some
I think
people, yeah.
That's good. Yeah. All the best ones I think or actually that's not true.
But we also said cunt, you know.
Well, we said see you next Tuesday,
And I said cunt.
and then you said it. Yeah.
My mom hates that word.
Really?
You
Cunt.
really can't say that around my mom.
Well, it's kind of a bad word.
It has like a very like feeling.
Well, it kind of reminds me of like
Cunt. Like doesn't it like
it reminds me of like I feel like British people love to say that word, like you fucking
you
cunt,
fucking cunt?
and they kind of like are like so proud of themselves that they can say it. You know what I mean?
Can you do a British accent?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's hear it.
No, I don't want. It's
Do
just
like
not-
my,
this is
you
not-
fucking cunt. You you burned my sausage and I love English bangers. Say it. Do something. Come on.
No,
do
I'm
like
not
an
gonna,
English.
We're not gonna do. Huh? This is
You
a
see, I
talent
can't
hour,
do that.
huh?
I can't. Huh?
What were you gonna say? You can't do what?
I can't do accents. I can't do
yeah, you
accents.
can. You could do. You could do.
No, no.
You did Australian
That-
accent, huh?
That was just British. That was what I consider British.
Let's hear it one more time.
You fucking cunt! You burned my you burned my sausage, and you banned it. And yeah, British? Is that British?
That's good. Yeah, that was good. There were
This is the
elements
problem
of it.
with you.
There were-
Sometimes you're a little bit too.
what? There were elements
You're
of
a
it.
little bit too You're a little bit too much of a yes man. This is a situation where
Here we
you're
go.
allowed to be.
Here
I'm
we go.
asking for criticism, and you're not giving it to me.
Well, can I say what I was gonna say? I said there were elements that I liked,
Okay, what does that mean?
and there were elements that I disliked.
Like when it stopped. Like when it
I
stopped.
liked when it
that was the
stopped,
best
and I
part.
liked, and I didn't like when it started.
So let's hear you say those lines.
No, see, because
You say you fucking cunt. You burned my sausage and my bangers.
you
Because
burned my sausage and my bangers.
and I need to get into my Mini
You
Cooper.
hold on.
Let's hear it. British.
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 What's it? You fucking cunt. I don't like my bangers and my sausage and that. You fucking
That's
cunt
good.
and that. Yeah, you just gotta do and that.
And that. Wait, I doubt. You said I doubt.
I don't like you.
You know what it's called? The glottal stop. I doubt.
I don't.
You stop. Doubt.
I don't. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, they kind of say like, thanks. Thanks a lot.
I think you're doing like a British person with a speech impediment. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's like,
They can say.
well, like, you know, and it's like, you can, you know, do like something like that.
Oh, that's kind of good.
That's kind of
This
like,
is more of like a.
like more like refined, like,
Yeah, this is like a gardener. He's kind of dumb.
hey, Mr. Peabody, it's like, you know,
For some reason, I'm picturing Shrek talking like this. You know, like kind of like an idiot.
right.
He's got like bush clippers in his hand.
Hello. It's like,
They're like, oh, whatever you say, Josh.
all finished with it, and all finished with the flowers.
Here's some moldy bread for you, and
But people
you
are
don't
good.
care because you're dumb.
I can't do, yeah, see, I can do like that, but I can't do like a more like refined, like, you know, like people are like, can I have a cup of tea? Or like, you know, like they're like more refined. I can't do
Do you
that.
ever think that like the art of it is what you're talking about, not really like
Yeah.
the accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said "die,"
No, and that's my, was kind
and
of
you're
my way
doing
in.
Cockney.
Yeah, it was more
You're doing
Cockney.
Cockney accent.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was my way in, you know?
Yes, you're doing little mind tricks.
Yeah, because you can't say all of the words, you know, in that way. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well,
Is this worth elaborating?
no, let's move on.
I sensed a moment. You ever sense like a moment where you can move on or go really deep into the topic?
Yes, exactly.
And it's like I make the wrong decision most of the time.
Let's, yeah. Which is to keep delving in on
Like
it?
just move on, you know.
But why did we get
sometimes
into the Brit? Oh, because of the cunt thing. But they do say cunt a lot. You fucking cunt, you know?
yeah, like
Yeah.
at a soccer game or
Yeah, or like I think it's just like Gordon Ramsay kind of, you know, popularized that.
Do you like Gordon? You like Gordon?
I think he's good, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's like a really admirable little like a guy. Like I think he's a good
Little guy.
He's
Well,
not little.
but
He's you know, he's an admirable guy.
But the thing that I question though is like how relevant is he in the discussion for food? You know, like
Oh, here we go.
we're not we're not. Nobody's going. Oh, Julia Child, Alice Water, like all these like great chefs of the world, and no one's going.
Well,
oh yeah,
hold on
Ramsay.
a minute. Hold on.
What?
This is like bringing up a big conversation.
This is a big conversation. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people respect Gordon Ramsay. The
No,
way that I
but there's
cook a
no way.
steak is because of. Actually, no, I cook a steak because of. Oh, what's that other lady's name? She like cooks in the backyard. She's got a funny name. Inna Garten. Inna Garten.
Inna
told me-
Garten?
No, her name's Inna Garten.
That's got to be fake.
You don't know who Inna Garten is?
Inna Garten?
Inna Garten. Her name is Inna.
Wow, what a convenient name. What and
her
have
middle
you heard
na-
of the comedian makes a ya laugh a lotta?
Her middle name is Hole. Inna Hole.
In a whole garden.
Or like in a garden.
In a garden hole.
Yeah. Down the rabbit. Downa. Her name is Downa
Come on,
Rabbit.
that's
Down a rabbit
made
hole.
up.
Her name is Inna Garten. She told me how
Cooks
to make
a steak.
She cooked a steak on a smoky grill.
Really?
Yeah, you know, a grill with coals.
Well, but seriously though, I guess the beef Wellington is what he. All right,
that's
but
very
I think,
true.
But I think did he invent that or I think he?
No, he did not invent it.
But he like perfected it or something. No.
I think he just probably has a lot of YouTube videos about
I'm just questioning what did he
the beef
actually?
welly.
What
Yeah,
did he
really
actually
cares.
contribute? No, but what did he contribute to the cooking world? Is my question.
I would say intensity. A lot of intensity. In
Yeah,
the kitchen.
no other cook before him was intense.
raw emotion is really what I would say. That
Shut the
he's
fuck up.
No, I mean,
No other
everyone
cook-
else is very polite. Even Nancy Silverton seems polite.
Yeah,
Maybe
Nancy
it's a perform-
Silverton seems nice.
I watched a documentary with Nancy Silverton on Netflix, and she said "behind," and I thought to myself, "This is a person who understands how a kitchen works."
Oh,
Have you ever worked in
yeah,
a
yeah.
kitchen?
Oh, they go knife coming.
Sharp corner,
Sharp corner,
hard
yeah.
corner, hot
Yeah.
corner, behind. She goes behind.
Yeah.
She said it a little bit too early because she wasn't behind the girl yet, but but I had respect for that, even if it was a performance.
Right.
But again, using this to say, she's not Gordon Ramsay screaming that you're a dumb sandwich. Remember, he takes 2 pieces of bread and puts them on the side of the head of the girl, and she goes,
That's
he goes,
funny.
"What are you? What are you?" And she goes, "An idiot sandwich." he makes her say it.
That's funny. That's good.
He's intense.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's more performative though. I don't know that. Like, I bet you he. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe in the kitchen he's like.
You don't
that.
think he has skill?
No, I think he probably has some skill, but I don't
Remember
think
he
it's as good as.
What?
I don't think he's like the best chef in the world.
Right. Who's the best?
Some other guy that's not
Oscar
him.
Mayer.
Huh? Oscar Mayer Wiener.
I don't know who the best would be.
Well, I
But-
think there's
but
like.
you don't think Gordon? I did see a video where Gordon Ramsay cooked
I think he's good.
like some sort of lasagna with his mom, and his was wet in the middle. Oh no, shepherd's pie. Mm-hmm. And his mom cooked a better shepherd's pie.
Really?
But see, that takes humility for him to put that out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And he goes, "Oh shit," And I like his ability.
He
to
goes,
curse.
"Oh, shoot."
He curses without
Right.
a filter. It just
Right.
comes out. Shit, fuck, cunt. It just comes out.
Yeah, he really does.
It's just a release.
Yeah, he really does have a personality. I think
Love him.
more
Love
than
the
anything.
personality. Yeah.
We love you, Ramsey. Come on the show anytime you want.
Hope you're listening. And you can reach us at PO Box 459.
We're big fans, and just if you ever want to come on,
I'm gonna sharpen my knife, and you can stop by my apartment.
yeah. What's
This
the time,
computer is
huh?
like overheating. Do you hear?
Yeah,
it?
I do hear that. I thought you were boiling water, making tea.
No, it's like overheating. We're at 41 minutes.
41 minutes? Jeez.
There's
This-
got to be something, right? There's something good.
something that's coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I've never done this before.
You've never done a little chat into a microphone?
No, I really haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It feels good.
it does feel kind of good. It feels freeing.
And you're not. Neither of us are listening to our headphones.
Yeah.
So we might sound really bad, but we don't know.
Oh, really? Well, I can
Well, I'm just saying.
I can try it.
Yeah. What do we sound like?
Oh, it sounds good.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we loud enough?
Wait, hold on. Don't say anything.
That's hard.
I do kind of. I am hearing like a.
A hiss.
Yeah. You want to hear that?
I heard that hiss earlier.
Huh? Yeah. And we kind of covered everything. Wow, the topics kind of just came naturally. What? You can hear me.
No, that was good.
What?
Yeah, we did talk naturally, and we really got it all out.
Well, but I'm saying like the topics. It's almost. They don't know this, but like we could have easily had a sheet that we were like, you know,
That we were trying to hit points.
cover.
right?
Yeah.
But we're very organic. We kind of like. We ebb and flow like a river.
Right.
We have little. It comes out whether we want it to or not.
Regardless.
Because we're just like a slave to our own talent. It's like a curse. It's
just a curse. It's a sickness that we have.
an illness. Yeah.
An eternal sort of sickness, plague, of just immense talent and creativity and curiosity for the world.
I would say that we're very interesting to listen to.
I think we're probably two of the most interesting people to listen to ever. Yeah.
Like if you consider all of humankind and all of history, Aretha Franklin,
Plato,
Muhammad Ali,
Descartes, or whatever, Descartes, Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone that has ever said anything.
No. I think that there's definitely something here.
Yeah, and so how do you feel about podcasts? Like
in general,
do you listen to?
I hate the word podcast.
I hate the word.
I hate.
You know, I had a little joke that like it was shaking the San Andreas fault when you said podcast.
Yeah, that was a good joke.
I feel like yeah, that's why you're laughing so hard.
Sorry, I put my leg on here. Did you notice that?
Where? Oh yeah, well I kind of do.
Okay?
I do that sometimes. Like I use it as like a stool.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that vibe.
It does, yeah.
So for our listeners, we're currently talking about our coffee table, my coffee table, because it's in my apartment. Yeah, my coffee table that I bought. And I stained it. It's a wood coffee table, and I sanded it down and I stained it.
Yeah, Joe did a great job, by the way.
Do you really think?
I really do. Yeah, because I've seen the before and after, and it looked a lot better. It looks a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, and I was actually pretty surprised because sometimes I question, your ability to
to do anything right.
No, but you really did a really great job with it, and you
Thank
found this, right?
No, I bought it on Craigslist.
Oh, you bought it on Craigslist.
I bought it on Craigslist, and this lady was like moving.
Uh-oh.
And her mom was there when I showed up. And the mom and I talked about, I don't know. Oh, we talked about Squid Game.
Oh yeah, Squid Game.
And it was around when Squid
Great show.
Game. Remember Squid Game?
Yeah,
oh my god.
It was good.
Remember like you couldn't go anywhere without hearing the words Squid Game?
Do you remember that? Yeah, Squid Game. Yeah, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing the words. Everyone, Squid Game.
Yeah.
I watched it like a year after.
Did you like it?
I loved it. Yeah. It was good.
It's just shocking because you talk so much shit about it.
I know I did. And I was an anti and all that, but once I watched it, I mean, it's a great show. Yeah, and it's
pretty good, right?
It's really good. Yeah.
It's very well made.
Well, the production. Remember, I think we talked about that. The production value of it is like in the sets and everything is insane.
Yeah, like that MC. You know MC
Escher. Yeah.
How they go in the stairs and
it's so cool.
It's and
I'm
the
a
colors
sucker.
and the
I think I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff though, like
production design. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like even like Everything Everywhere All at Once, like the sets were really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the lighting and everything everywhere all at
really?
once.
That's what you
Is
like?
it Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah. Well, I told you, like, you noticed that when they were having like they would like traverse multiple time things. I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The light would spin on their face.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I watched the behind the scenes thing. Did you ever see that?
No.
And apparently, like, you know how like when she like travels through the thing and there's all like footage of like ambient footage or whatever.
Yeah.
The director filmed all of that just on like a DSLR, like a small camera, and it's just like him like all during his travels in Canada or whatever. And they like put it on a green. They put it on like an actual screen behind her, and just had her like go like this or whatever. And they like did it all. It was like very like.
Wait a minute!
home.
I don't remember that. She's like traversing time, and there's like a montage.
Yeah, she's like kind of going like in through the like all the universes and everything.
Yeah.
But they did it all very like practical. It was like a very practical effect, which was like.
Yeah, I love practical
cool.
effects. I love them.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Madonna music video where she's like, "I'm stuck on a feeling. And she's like in front of the clouds.
No.
They made fun of it on. You never seen that?
No.
And I feel I connected home and I feel. And she's like in front of the
watching
sky
Joe.
and it's like, is it like that?
No, I
You
don't know what
I'm
that is.
talking
No, I don't know
about.
what that is. And I just watched you kind of put your hands in the air and dance.
And you saw my armpit stains? I have some sweat stains on my armpits for our listeners. And
Yeah, can we paint a picture? It's a white shirt. First of all, it's a white shirt.
yeah, and I got sweat.
And but you actually don't get, can you lift that up again? You don't get like, well, I guess it's a little yellow, but like mine get like yellow.
Well, you want to know why?
Why is that? Yeah.
Aluminum.
Really? Mm-hmm. From the deodorant?
That's why I don't wear deodorant.
Fuck. Okay, that's bad, yeah.
You can't put. Wait, what time? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, you can't put. That yellow
Why?
is,
You got somewhere to go?
is aluminum.
Are you done
Well,
here?
no,
Oh.
I gotta leave it like 6.
Oh, yeah. Well, I gotta leave it around like 3 or 4.
The number keeps getting higher. I gotta leave like around 1:45.
Well, no, my parents are coming into town.
Oh, your parents are coming?
Yeah.
That's good.
And I was gonna make tuna burgers.
Oh.
My world famous.
Oh wait, tuna burger.
Yeah. No, they're good. They're really good.
Can you please explain
to
for
the
me?
audience, huh?
Yeah, to the audience.
What? Explain
What is this tuna burger?
Okay, so these tuna burgers are, it's a little invention. It kind of has, you get some sesame seed oil,
Love it. Love sesame oil.
you get cilantro, you get an onion, you get some shallots, minced shallots, you get some garlic, you get some cayenne pepper, you get, what, you're running out of time?
No.
You put those all in a bowl and you kind of chop up, you get like 2 raw tuna steaks and you chop it up into like kind of like minced meat. You put it all together in a bowl and make some like patties. You can make like 4 or 5 patties or whatever. And then I make this sriracha kind of like mayonnaise. So you do like mayonnaise, you do sriracha, you do some soy sauce, some ginger, put it in a bowl, spread it on the buns.
Ginger.
Huh?
Wait, hold on.
Ginger's good. It's good.
I'm not a big ginger person.
Well, it's not a lot. It's half a teaspoon of ginger. So
half a teaspoon.
yeah.
And it's minced?
It's minced. Yeah, you get on what is that? Like a grinder or whatever?
a cutting board?
No, like a mincer. You know, like
Yeah. I cut my finger on that thing.
Really?
Yeah, and then it got infected.
Oh yeah. I guess they're kind of sharp. Yeah.
So you put it on a mincer.
No, just like those little mince board. Like it's kind of like this big, and you just
That's a grater.
a grater. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's a grater.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can get it pretty fine. Like there's like 3 settings or whatever.
There's settings or holes.
Or there's like it's like a area of holes that is like
It almost like you said areola.
areola nipples.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean. Like they're.
The holes are the size of a nipple. They're huge.
But do you know what I'm saying? There's like some holes are bigger, some holes are smaller, and then so you can kind of.
So you get a variety.
Yeah, exactly, and you kind of do it on the finest setting.
The average grater has that because my grater is all one size. I don't mean to be like
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Detailed right now.
No, yeah.
My grater's all one size.
Oh yeah, so maybe it's the grater that I have, but you can get like
You have different-
finer gratings. Or
So
whatever.
what you do fine for the ginger?
I do fine for the ginger. It just kind of go and then I do also a salad that kind of accompanies it.
Oh, what do you do for the salad?
Okay, so for the salad, I do tomatoes, avocado, mango, watercress.
Mango.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Watercress.
Watercress, Marcona almonds.
Oh, what the fuck? This is like this is
champagne,
kind of
champagne vinegar with a balsamic glaze, and no, I swear to God,
you're rambling off difficult ingredients. You're like, what's the hardest to find thing?
I swear to God.
You put it into a champagne flute, and then you get an imported truffle.
I do a champagne vinegar with a grapeseed oil and
Champagne vinegar? I don't know what that is.
It's good. It's good. It's just vinegar, but it's not as like
Champagne.
yeah, it's like not as like vinegary. Like it doesn't have like it's just like reduced a little bit, I would say.
That's good, I guess.
It's good.
Yeah.
And the grapeseed oil is really good, yeah.
Grapeseed oil.
I've started to realize that if you just kind of do some sort of oil on a green, it really kind of does wonders.
You mean like a vegetable?
Yeah, like a vegetable. How did you say it like that?
That's how I say
A
vegetable.
vegetable.
I have a hard time saying just vegetable straight.
Yeah, let's hear
It
it.
doesn't like vegetable. You hear
Why,
like
why are you? Why
no,
are you-
like I get anxious when I have to say vegetable.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Do you?
No, I can
It's
say
a lot of
words, yeah.
syllables.
Vegetable.
You can say words. Oh.
Yeah, there was a girl in my high school one that she was like she could never say photosynthesis, and I always thought like
That's kind of like a cute.
cute, yeah, like it's cute.
Photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Anyone can say that.
Right? She would
Try
go
to say vegetable.
photosynthesis. Should I say vegetable?
Nah, that she was doing that.
Vegetable.
Vegetable. But
Vegetable.
you know what it is? I think that you're not pronouncing it right.
I
How
am.
do you?
What do you mean? Give me it again.
You want to hear the
Give
way
me
that
it in
I
a
do
sentence.
it? I don't know what's correct. So I heard from the doctor I need to add more vegetables to my diet.
Vegetables?
No, okay.
I
Let
heard-
me let me do it without thinking.
Okay, okay.
My doctor said I need to eat more vegetables.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
that
not
was
right.
good. That was
Because
good.
I said vegetables.
I think that's fine.
No. You
You
need to
mean-
pronounce the GET. VEGET.
Vegetables? Well, it's like Wednesday. What are you supposed to say? Wednesday?
We're like open up a whole Pandora's box of problems.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Sometimes because I like to go. Are you ever doing like, oh, get in your vehicle instead of vehicle? Vehicle.
Yeah, but that's acceptable.
acceptable.
Okay, so what you
I don't
you
even
think
know.
you think if you put vinegar on a green,
No, I was saying an oil.
oil.
I think I didn't realize how good of an oil. You know, whether it's olive oil, grapeseed oil, vegetable oil, any sort of oil on a green. I think it does. It kind of gives it.
Well, oil's good, yeah.
Oil's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm starting to realize that more though as I become older. Yeah.
Yeah, you start to learn. It's weird because you start to learn like simple hacks in the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
There's not. People think that cooking is so complicated,
It's not.
and it's really not.
No.
It's a lot of intuition and improvisation.
Absolutely.
We love improv, and we get to use it in the kitchen.
In the kitchen,
is what
yeah.
I would say.
Absolutely. And there's 4 elements to every meal: salt,
Fire, heat,
acid, heat,
and love.
and love.
Heart and love and warmth.
Heart, soul, love, home cooking.
And a Hearst oven, or like a KitchenAid blender, or something. A $400 KitchenAid.
Yeah, create inspiration, motivation, admiration, and a KitchenAid mixer.
And a $5,000 Otis oven. Yeah, but it's true. You don't want to hear my go-to dressing?
I would love to hear you go to dressing. Yeah. Well, you made a good. I hate to interject, and we'll get to
Well,
that. But
Both interjecting.
Joe made a great. I had a birthday recently.
Oh yeah.
I love it when people speak to the.
Well, there is a level of like we're talking to each other, but they still don't know anything about what we're talking
Like
about.
conscious of them,
Yeah, we do have to be
of
conscious
they,
of
them. Yeah. Well, and I had a birthday recently. We had a thing at the park. It was kind of like an outing, and Joe made a wonderful kind of Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Well, I would say because there was the feta cheese and like
Oh,
the
yeah.
chickpeas. I think it had a Mediterranean twist to it.
Greek
yeah,
of
yeah,
some
yeah.
sort,
Greek. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Cucumbers
actually
as
very-
well, right? Or no?
Cucumbers, yeah.
Cucumbers, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Very good salad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to give credit where credit is due, because I got the recipe from
Jennifer
Natalia's
Jennifer
kitchen.
Aniston.
The one and only Jennifer Aniston from her blog. She made a great chickpea salad.
Actually, yeah. Give the shout out. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Natalia's
off.
Kitchen is what it's called.
Natalia.
Natalia.
Okay.
And she has a nice chickpea salad recipe, and I made it for Evie's birthday. And they got chickpeas and feta cheese and little cucumbers and onion, and they want you to put cilantro. I do not put cilantro.
Okay.
But let's just go
Why?
back to whatever.
Actually, now I'm thinking.
Well, you like cilantro.
I'm thinking that's what it was missing. Yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That's why it was not eaten. Evie says that he loved it so much. I threw out like 4 pounds of this stuff because I made so much, and I put it all down my garbage disposal. Garbage at a disposal.
That's actually funny. Yeah, I told Melanie that story, and she thought it was really funny.
That I threw it away.
Well, that I said because I think you said I was like, oh yeah, your salad was so good. Everybody loved it, and you're like, really? Because I have 9 pounds of it in my garbage.
I really did. I put like $40 down the drain.
Yeah.
It was like a $50 salad that
Really?
I made. Yeah. Remember how much feta cheese went to trash?
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Yeah.
I made a vegan version and I made a cheese version.
That's true.
And then I brought extra feta cheese.
Yeah.
Nobody didn't. It just sat in the sun, is what it did.
Well, I
And
think
feta
people were
cheese is
eating
not
it
cheap.
though. People were eating it.
Yeah, people did eat it. They pecked at it. It was
Yeah.
a pecking.
It was a pecking sort of thing. Yeah.
You get like a little bit of it on your plate.
But okay, all that to say though, because you were saying what your favorite dressing was, and
Yeah.
you said you know what my favorite dressing is?
Yeah, my favorite dressing
Yeah.
is well, my go-to.
Go to. That's what you
Yeah.
said. Yeah. Sorry.
It's soy sauce, toasted.
I already
sesame.
hate it. Soy sauce?
Can you let me say the goddamn thing?
Oh my god! What?
No, this is seriously like one of my favorite dressings that I
Okay.
can make in house.
Okay.
Yeah. Soy sauce. Can you just chill for a 2nd Soy sauce.
Yeah.
White vinegar, a lot of white vinegar.
Okay.
Sesame oil,
Okay.
salt, pepper.
What am I putting that on?
End of story.
What am I putting that on? Jesus.
Lettuce. You put that on lettuce. And you
Ew.
eat the nice little salad. And it's
Really?
fresh. It's very fresh. And you want to do it delicate. You don't want to put a soup. I realized that you don't want to put too much.
Yeah. Right.
You just want a nice coating over
Yeah,
the,
you really do.
over the lettuces.
A nice even coating, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to drain it though. I do like to kind of.
Drain it.
Well, yeah, like when they go light, medium, or heavy, or whatever. You ever heard that? Like I do like it heavy sometimes. I'm like, I want a lot of dressing.
Oh, yeah, like when you go to
Sweet green.
Sweet Green or certain salad
Sponsored by.
providers. We'll bleep that out. I don't know why I'm like nervous to say Sweet
To
Green.
say sweet green, you're kind of nervous to say anything. I've noticed.
Because there's like, you just mean in life. Like I can't say cunt or I can't say.
Right,
Well, I'm
cunt.
saying cunt.
And the lesbian teacher.
Yeah.
We'll edit this out though, huh?
Actually, yeah, you're hitting upon, whatever.
Cancel culture?
Today's little issue, yeah. But see,
know,
everyone
I
says
hate
that it's
talking
so
about it though,
it's
huh?
such a hard time and it's the end of it all and
Yeah,
I don't know.
Whatever.
If you decide to obey the rules
Yeah.
that they want you to they change every day and they want you to obey. But, I try to be a good person. That's it.
You are a good person. Yeah.
Oh, hey. That's nice.
No, seriously though, it's not like, and your actions really, I mean, words, yes, are important and everything, but also
Absolutely.
actions are, I think, the bread and butter.
I would say that. I would say that you're an excellent bullshit artist, but at the end of the day,
There's heart behind it.
you do the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I bought that guy Panda Express. Remember that one time?
oh yeah.
Yeah, and he
You
didn't
bought
listen.
that-
He didn't care
But
about
I told
me,
you
huh?
to do that. Do you remember that?
You did tell me. You did
I said you
point
need
it
to go
out, huh?
help that homeless man
But then I did it.
with your big credit card.
And but you know what? He kind of pissed me off because I was asking him about him, where he was from, whatever, and no response back. A normal
He
conversation.
didn't say
goes,
anything.
He didn't go, "Where are you from?"
Oh,
Yeah, how are you
I-
today? Huh? Do you remember
Well,
that?
you want to know something? I consider that to be the conversation challenge. It's a challenge.
Oh, you're gonna.
I
okay.
challenge people when
Yeah,
I
I
first
know,
meet
right.
you. Don't you do that?
Absolutely.
You go,
Yeah.
let's see if this is a good person.
Yes,
Or like,
yes.
or like stable, like somebody that I want to talk to again.
Absolutely.
Right? You're challenging. Mm-hmm. You go, I'm from.
Where are you?
Or
or no, you go.
where are you from?
Oh, I grew up in Eagle Rock, but I moved around, and my dad was in the military.
And I'm listening, but you
well,
still
here,
haven't done the
I'll
right
give
thing.
you. Yeah, I was. I grew up. What? You're running out of time?
Stop asking that. My family is sending like photos of them at a barbecue. And I'm getting them on my watch.
Oh, gee.
That's it.
Wow, you can get the photos on the watch.
Yeah, no.
That's pretty
'Cause
cool.
It's not a Fitbit. You have to have an Apple Watch.
Wow.
Chill out with your Fitbit. I get actual photos in high resolution.
Mine just shows like a question mark.
They can't load. But wait a minute. Okay,
Okay, you
let's
asked
do
me
it.
where
So
I'm
let's
from,
do the
huh?
conversation experiment.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Hi, welcome to Panda Express. I'm gonna pay for your order today. By the way, where are you from?
Wait, were you like? Okay, all right. Oh
Well,
yeah.
I was doing a thing. but-
Okay, sorry. I actually grew up in Charlottesville, North Carolina, but
Mm-hmm.
we kind of moved around because my dad was in the military, and so I spent some time in Sri Lanka for my initial
My eyebrows going up.
my initial 3 years, but then I moved back to the States, to finish off high school.
Two details.
And now I live here in Eagle Rock, which is kind of wandering
We're
around.
at the register by now.
Okay. Well,
Credit or debit?
But I'm trying to be. But that was the whole point. I'm trying to be. I never.
Yeah,
Notice what I did. Huh?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you didn't.
I never
Wait,
asked you.
let me just say, was that the end?
Yeah. Now I move. Now I live around here, and I just kind of wander around.
You failed.
That's what you would do?
No, you failed. Oh, you mean what would I do?
But I failed. Yeah, yeah.
I would pretend that I was like engaged and I loved it.
Right.
Oh, really? That's nice. But I would be like, this son of a bitch. You failed. You failed the test.
Right. Right.
You're supposed to end that. In fact, say as little as possible.
Okay.
California, where are you from? Boom,
Well,
boom.
well, now let me
it's
give
like
it-
volley. Hit it back.
Right.
It's a ball. There's a ball. I hit it to you. Now you have one job. Hit it back.
Right.
When you go Sri Lanka, mountain, I lived in the mountains, I lived in Montana, Air Force, you're taking the volleyball and you're just kind of bouncing it on your side of the net.
I agree.
And I go, and I'm watching and I'm watching and I'm watching.
Right.
Where the fuck is the ball?
Right.
Throw the ball back.
No, I agree. I agree.
Otherwise, I have to go back over there, take the ball, and go,
And play with
wow,
myself.
you did that good. Yeah, and let me... What'd you say?
Or yeah, and to play and
Play with yourself?
Well, to play so that I can play with the game
Yeah.
again. Yeah, yeah.
Do you like my analogy?
No, I do. I actually really do. Yeah, you're right.
That was good, huh?
It is.
I feel like that was a good analogy.
That was a great analogy. Write that down. Or I mean,
Well,
figured it. Yeah, we're writing it down, kind of.
pretty sure that I have like a $5,000 audio setup. So I don't have to do that.
Well,
But yeah.
no, that was a great analogy, actually. Yeah.
I think that a lot of people...
Well, can we
Don't-
give an example of a good one? Maybe just
yeah,
to
sure.
try
You
it
wanna
out?
do that? Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I go. So we're at Panda Express, and I go. Yes. Hey, man. So, yeah, where are you from?
Montana. What about you?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm actually from California. Yeah, I grew
Oh,
up
that's cool.
near the Sacramento area.
It's almost like this is a bad conversation. Oh, really? That's nice. Damn. You say damn. Damn.
Yeah, Montana. Well, that's cool. But was there a lot of wildlife out there in
A
Montana?
lot of wildlife. What about in California?
Equal.
See, I'm hitting that ball.
Well, no. Well, okay. Actually, you're touching upon something interesting though, because now I think you're giving it back too fast.
I know. It sounds like I'm nervous.
So yeah. So there's an element of what?
No. I'm just... Yeah, I agree with you.
Let's cut
I'm
the
sorry.
tape. Cut the tape.
No, I looked at my watch. God damn it! Can I look at my fucking watch?
No, but seriously-
it's buzzing. Can you just finish?
Yeah, because-
focus in.
I think you gave the ball away too fast.
No, I know.
There's an element of there is some volleys that need to happen.
Okay,
on
so
you.
let's try to do a good pace.
Okay.
Are you starting?
Sure. Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from Montana. In fact, the Appalachian region, where I grew up with my family. How about you?
You sound so crazy.
Well, I'm trying to be diplomatic.
Oh wow, yeah, that's awesome.
Why is that awesome?
I grew up in
That-
Texas.
that-
I
then
grew up
you
in the
notice-
southern part of Texas, also known as El Paso.
Mexico?
El Paso, yeah, Mexico.
As El Paso?
I grew up in the city of El Paso. Yeah,
Wow, man.
yeah. So you said you had a family. What kind of a family? How many members of the family?
Just the typical 1, 2, 3. You know, mom, dad, me.
So you're an only child.
I'm an only child. How about yourself? Do you see how I'm flipping it back? Is it too soon for you?
I think it's too soon.
You know what's crazy?
I think you go,
I
I'm-
practice this.
Can I?
Do you ever practice a conversation?
No, I've never done that.
Oh, I do that.
That's bizarre.
Well, then I'm something wrong with me. I do this. I literally go, I'm going to go on this coffee meeting right now. I'm going to say, how you doing, John? No, too formal. You never do that, like
No,
practice
that's
in the
weird.
mirror?
That's weird.
Come on, that's like a trope.
No, I've never done
John,
that.
I just had a big thing to ask you. Are you giving me a raise?
Yeah, that's like a trope for like psychos in movies. The American
Like the
Psycho guy,
Joker,
huh?
or-
Yeah, or the Joker.
Okay, yeah, so you didn't like the way that I was doing it. You know what it is?
No,
it was
I
my
did.
delivery.
I did. No, I thought it was good. I just thought with the only child thing, you could have gone. Yeah, I'm an only child, and that's why I'm so spoiled or something. Spoiled. You give
Oh, like
one
a
fact.
self-deprecation?
Yeah, or did you give a fact? Fun fact.
Yeah, I am an only child, and that meant a lot of trips together in the family. And
Have
they
you
would
ever
give me
seen-
candy.
Have you ever seen Love on the Spectrum? You know when they like, there's like bring a coach on.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I'm like doing right now.
Well, actually, the whole thing with the ball. Did you see the new season?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and you
And she
can't
rolls
talk
the
until
ball.
you. Yeah.
And the girl's like, I like Petco because sometimes there's parrots. Also, have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean? And the girl's like, the therapist is like, roll the ball. Roll the ball
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
You're starting to go too far.
But see, I like that. Yeah, I would almost want to. You're right. I would almost want to do that. Just, I think everybody should kind of go through that.
Everybody should, or we're autistic. Do you ever think about that?
No.
Do you think that
I
it
know I'm
comes
not
down to autism, or do you think it's like I overthink everything? Because I really like to think. I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I really.
But I think, I mean, I've like taken tests and stuff, so it's like I think that I'm not
Like
autistic.
online tests.
Yeah.
I took an online test and it said I was maybe autistic.
Really? It said
Yeah.
maybe autistic.
Yeah. It
In
said,
red
go check
letters?
with go check with your PCP,
PCP.
principal care provider.
Really?
Or
I
I don't know what it
PDP,
said,
huh?
but it said I was possibly autistic.
Well, but you know it's a spectrum or whatever, so that's the other thing too. Is
I might be a little
yeah, and I might have elements of it, but
dabbling of autism.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that it's like enough to
Enough
warrant-
to really get worked up about. Yeah.
yeah, or to like warrant me having to see somebody about it, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like something to worry about. But what are you gonna do?
Nothing. Yeah.
My mom's
Where are we?
birthday
Yeah,
is
what's
today.
going on? Can we discuss the elephant in the room?
My mom's birthday is today. And I think my family probably has like 7 group chats.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of group chats.
Yeah. See,
And it's hard to keep up because I try to silence them. You ever silence a group chat?
I just kind of keep them. See, I think that's
keep
like
them active?
that's like a white people like family thing. I felt like to
A
have
group chat?
Group chats, yeah. I feel like in my
I'm skeptical because you make a lot of things about race.
wow.
But let's hear it.
No, I just think it's like a thing. You know, I think, yeah, I think it's a nice thing. It's a nice. How about this? I'll say it's a well-adjusted family thing.
God damn it.
People who have
we just
well-adjusted-
totally like if you were a political candidate, we just we just workshopped what you should say.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you go back to why it's a white thing? Why is it white?
It just in my head, it just seems like a lot of funny, a lot of ha ha ha, a lot of hey ha ha ha, ha pictures being sent.
Yeah, so a freaking
I guess
person in Mexico can't do that? I don't know what you're trying to say.
I guess
I'm being difficult.
I'll just say
I know I'm being difficult.
No, but I think it's good. I think you're challenging me. I just think I don't have I'll just say this from my experience. I don't have a family or like we have.
You don't have group chats?
No.
Oh.
Not really.
Oh, but your family's not like
Yeah, my
in
family's all
different
fucked
time
up.
zones.
Well, my family's also all fucked up.
So they don't bother.
So they don't even bother.
Nobody wants to even start the frickin' thing because they know it's gonna be.
Nobody really likes each other. No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See, I think that we like each other. I don't know.
That's good. That's good.
But we're also like all in different time zones, which is difficult. You got people in Costa Rica, Rhode Island, and California.
You kind of
And
get everybody together on the chat. You mean? It's a good way.
When there's birthdays, we literally have to go. I can only do it at 6 p.m. Pacific time,
Right.
which means 3 p.m.
Costa
Eastern
Rica
time.
and
then Costa Rica, I have no idea. What is
Yeah.
Costa Rican time?
Central time, something like that. yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. No, that's nice.
For a
Yeah.
while, they were just sending like pictures of themselves on boats.
Oh, really?
Lots of boats. Yeah, you needed a boat to contribute.
That'd be
to the-
nice. That would be nice to have a boat.
To have a boat.
Yeah. I told you I almost bought a boat during the pandemic.
Why did you not do it?
Because you know what it really was is because it was only like I think it was only like $8,000 for like kind of a nice sailboat, and I was like, oh, I could probably do that, but the mooring, you have to buy a mooring to dock your boat in like the harbor, and that I think was like $400 a month.
And you buy it, you own it.
You own the mooring, but you're paying rent on it, so like you know, that's like an expense that you have to.
I'm so confused. You buy it, but you're renting it.
Or you don't buy it. Sorry, you rent it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
you more or less are like renting the spot that where your boat would be docked at. But it's a lot of money.
Maybe you could take it out of the water. Could you ever do that?
Yeah, but where the hell am I gonna put it?
Yeah, that's
I'm just gonna like leave
park
it.
it on Melrose.
Honestly, that'd be like the least weirdest thing that's on that fucking street.
There's like tents and cardboard boxes.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
some people might not know about LA, but it's pretty shitty.
Yeah, if you're listening to us in Battle Creek, Nebraska. But it is, but yeah, but doesn't it sound nice though to have like a boat to kind of just get out there on the ocean? Or no, you don't like that?
I actually have so little interest in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not like the ocean?
It almost interests me as much as golf. I have more interest in golf.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you remember we started to go a little bit?
We started to go, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the driving range.
Right.
Because you're not aiming for anything.
And there's no
I suck at
expectation.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I
We
have
should
to
actually
aim
go,
for
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's down the street from me.
Right.
Weddington.
Golf course.
Yeah, I'm letting
Yeah,
them
we
in
went
on
there,
where I
huh?
live, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Weddington.